everyone, welcome back to That's It. I had a very awesome conversation with one of my best friends in South Carolina, and we were talking about why do some women choose to be a mistress. And she was telling me a story of her co-worker dated this man, and she knew he was married. She knew that he was married for, I'm just guessing, 20 plus years, have 3 children with his wife, grown, all adults. And she knew that he was married, but she still didn't care. She still wanted to pursue this relationship with this man. And shame on him too, because he was married. So apparently what my best friend was telling me that, they started dating. At first it was just a hookup, according to my friend. It was just a hookup. There was nothing, any relationship was going to involve. Am I saying it right? Involve? Yeah. Because, he's married. But I guess feelings occur, progress, and then they started to have a relationship, started having date nights, and he's sleeping over her place and stuff like that, and just doing like what normal couple would do when you start dating someone, even though he was married. Crazy, right? Yeah. So apparently the wife found out, kicked him out, threw all his stuff out, and then he stayed with her, but they didn't get a divorce. Neither one of them filed divorce or anything. They're just basically living separate lives. And she got pregnant. That's what my best friend told me. She got pregnant, have a son, and they have a daughter together. And they've been together for 7 years, you guys. 7 years, and he's still legally married. I just don't understand this. I just don't understand why some women choose to be a mistress, because at the end of the day, you're a mistress. You are with a married man, okay? He is not divorced. And why stay? Why stay in a relationship with this man when he has no intention to divorce his wife, or vice versa, because they've been together for 7 years? And then we were just having this, deep dive conversation, and I wish I would have brought her on here, but she's not tech savvy for me to show her how to do a Zoom that we can have this conversation and then I can share it with you guys. I have to literally go to South Carolina and show her how to use the computer and how to do Zoom and everything, because she is not tech savvy at all. But the conversation was great. I wanted to get her input and her perspective, and then the other couple's perspective. It's just crazy to me. And why this man is not getting a divorce? Why he's not divorcing his wife? Is it because he doesn't want to pay alimony? Is it because maybe he has money somewhere, he doesn't want his wife to take any half of his earnings, because they've been married for 20 years? I don't know. I don't know the reason why, and why the wife is not divorcing him. Is it because of the cost? Because I know divorce can be really expensive. Their children are grown, and it's not like they have to fight for custody with their children. So I just don't understand the hesitation why both parties are not filing for divorce, even though they've been separated for a very long time. But technically they're still married. I'm excuse me, I'm thinking that the reason why he doesn't want to get a divorce because he doesn't want to get remarried again, because she feels like if he gets a divorce, right, that she will be the second wife. He will propose. But I just have this feeling he doesn't want to get married. He doesn't want to get married at all. That's not his intention. He just want to be a free bird. Basically, just do whatever he wants. You know what I mean? Be responsible and take care of his son and his daughter, and do what he needs to have to do. But he doesn't want to be tied down. He doesn't want to be remarried again. And my thing is, where's the transparency? If that's the case, then let her know. Let her know, listen, I have no plan to get remarried again. I don't want to. I just want the relationship between you and I, but I'm going to divorce my wife. But there's no transparency. There's no communication. And she's not putting her foot down either, because she's been with this man for 7 years and he is still married. Is she afraid that he's just going to walk away? Is she afraid that she doesn't want to give him ultimatums and demands? And it's not really giving this man an ultimatum. It's just telling this man your worth. And you have a son and you have a daughter together. And even though they're young, the son is 1. I don't know how old the daughter is because my best friend didn't tell me. But kids are smart, okay? When they get a little bit older, they're going to pick up things. And then what are you going to tell your son and daughter? Oh, the reason why your dad and I are not married because technically he's still married, or are you just going to lie? Basically. And that's basically what she's going to do. It's like by the time the kid is still a certain age, the children, excuse me, he's still going to be married. And that's what I told her. I'm like, I don't understand this. I don't understand this at all. I just feel like I really feel bad for this woman. I don't know this woman from the hole on the wall, but I really feel bad for her because she's not putting her standards. She's not telling this man what she wants and what she's looking for, especially if she has children. For me, if I have children, I'm going to set an example for my children, because when you set an example, when you lead, your children will follow your footsteps and the examples that you made. And I just feel like, and I'm not judging her, I just feel like, you know, she's not doing that. And I feel like that's wrong, that you knew this man was married and you didn't care. You didn't care and you still pursue him. And I'm not saying all of it is on her, because it's on him too. Two wrongs don't make a right. They both are wrong. They're both a party. Like if you had an attraction towards this woman, you should have told your wife and been honest with her. Like, listen, this is not working out. We've been married 20 plus years. I just don't feel the connection or the relationship with you. I want to get a divorce. It's that simple. It's that simple. But no, people just want to have their cake and eat it too and be sneaky, stay married, do things behind your significant other's back, which is wrong, and which it comes back to you. You know, I fully believe in karma, and it does come back to you tenfold. But what I was telling my friend was that it's just crazy. Like, she just wants to hold on to this man because she doesn't want to give him standards or give him boundaries, because she's so afraid. Like, is this man have money? Is the sex that good that you just don't want to leave, or you just don't want to be by yourself, and then you just don't want to be a single mom and stuff like that? You can still be a single mom and then take him to court and have him pay child support and have him be involved in your children's life. But the fact of the matter is, you're still a mistress. No matter how you slice it and dice it, you're still a mistress. You knew this man was married. You didn't care. You pursue it. And the wife found out, and the wife kicked him to the curb. And I just need to know, why women choose to be a mistress. Like, is it the thrill? Is it that, you know, you can have him whenever you want and then you can just dump him on the side? What is that? Because I'm very curious. Like, why would you want to break up a marriage to pursue someone that's not available? That's someone who, you know, gave his and her vows in front of family, in front of God, in front of everyone, and then you just like, I don't care. You know, I find him attractive and I want him because I want him, and I don't give a damn if he's married or not. And that's wrong. That's wrong. I take marriage very seriously. I take my vows very seriously, and my husband. My parents been married for so many years, I can't remember on top of my head. And not saying that they didn't have their problems, their share of problems. They had the ups and downs, the good and the bad, the ugly. That's part of marriage. You know, you're going to get the good, the bad, the ugly, the great, whatever. Marriage is not perfect. Marriage is a lot of work, a lot of communication, a lot of sacrifices. It's a lot. But when both parties are both on the same page and they want the same thing, then you can make it work. However, if it doesn't work and you don't see eye to eye and things are falling apart and you're not on the same page, just get a divorce. I don't know why that's hard to do. And people, I know it's easy said and done. No, it's easy. Just get a divorce. Separate if you have, you know, access, you know, properties, money or whatever together. Just divide it. Just do it, you know, respectfully. I know that's hard to do, especially when you have money, and then when money's involved and people like, you know, go tip and tap and stuff like that. I don't know. All I'm saying is, if the marriage don't work, walk away. If someone is married and you know they're married, leave them alone. Like, the husband or wife are not going to leave that significant other. I'm sorry to say, at the end of the day, you're just another person. You're just a mistress. And if you don't care, because some women don't care if they're mistress or not, and then they pursue what they want to pursue. That's very sad. That tells me that you have low self-esteem. That tells me that you don't have higher standard of yourself or respect yourself, that someone else is married and you don't respect their marriage, that you just don't care. You just want what you want. And is selfish. That is selfish. And that just, you know, not thinking about the other person, especially when other married couples have small children. They don't think about that. They just think about their own needs and their own wants. And the conversation was great. I just wish I would have had her on here, because we were going back and forth, and I was just getting like, picking her brain about this, and then she was picking my brain about this. But it was just a very, very interesting conversation. And I would like to know from you guys, why do you think women choose to be mistress? Why they choose to pursue married men, or vice versa? Why men pursue married women? Like, I just don't understand that. I just don't understand the concept. I don't know if it's just the thrill, the lust, the adventurance. Am I saying it right? I'm probably saying it right, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because the excitement, but all reality at the end of the day is just wrong. It's just wrong. It's just being selfish, and I just don't understand it. But I would love to get your input and your thoughts if you were in a similar situation like that, or one of your friends was in a similar I can't speak, a similar situation like that, that they found out whoever they were dating were married, and then they didn't care, and then they still pursue it because feelings got involved. When you have sex with someone, feelings starts to involve, and then you're so into this that you just can't walk away, whether that person's married or not. You can't walk away, when you should walk away, because you should know your self-worth. You should know, listen, I'm worth more than this. I don't want to be the second person. I don't want to be this side person. I should be number one. And that's how all women should feel. Like, you're number one. You know your self-worth. And if that person can't give you what you want, meaning leaving their marriage to be with you, then they're not for you. And they were never for you anyway. They just wanted their cake and eat it too, and then they just got caught. They just got caught, so they stayed with you because their wife kicked them out to the curb. But anyway, let me know your thoughts about this. I gotta head to church because I'm missing service right now, but I love you all. I thank you so much for taking the time to listen to what I have to say. I pray that everyone has a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. That's it, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.